Hello again and welcome to my channel. No, I'm joking, but I've always wanted to say that. Hi guys, today we're going to brew a lovely AeroPress, which happens to be one of my favorite brewers, but I feel I say this about all of the brewers. You know what they say, don't make me choose in between my children. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to brew a lovely Kenny with a super nice recipe that you can replicate at home. What do you need? It's coffee beans, obviously. Then we have this gorgeous AeroPress, the C3 one. You need a server, and then obviously some cup of coffee so you can enjoy it, and hot water. We will need a scale as well. If you don't have a fancy coffee scale, that's absolutely fine. You can by all means use your kitchen scale as well, that will do. The first thing you want to do is to make sure that the plunger, it's all the way down, so basically where you can see number 4 on your AeroPress. What I like to do as well, I like to pour a bit of hot water in it to give it like kind of a rinse, because yeah, any leftover dust or anything like that, so I want to make sure that is nice and clean. And then it's ready to receive our lovely beans. First things first, coffee goes in. As you can see, it's about a quarter of your server. And then first we press the timer, and then we go in with enough water just to cover the coffee grounds. I think it will go about number 3 on your AeroPress. Super important. The first thing you want to do is take like a little spatula or spoon. The AeroPress brewer comes with one, and you want to make sure you stir very well, 5 times clockwise and 5 times anti-clockwise, and we're just going to let it steep for a little bit until the timer reaches 1 minute. The reason why this step is very important is because in the roasting process there's some gas that gets trapped in the coffee beans, and gas and water, they don't really mix together. You can think of an airbag, for example, so they just reject each other. So what we're doing with this first pour, and why we put just a little bit of water, is because we want to help those gases to go out. So then when we go in with the bulk of the water, the coffee, it's already pre-soaked and ready to receive the water. Meanwhile, what I can do is basically wet my paper filters that I put in the lid. I like to use 2 instead of 1. Right. My timer shows 1 minute, so then I'm going to go in with the rest of the water, which is going to amount for more or less 3/4 of the brewer. Again, in terms of equipment, if you don't have a gooseneck kettle, this is the beauty of the AeroPress. You can use your kettle because the pouring technique doesn't matter that much for this method, as it's an immersion method. So yeah, if you just have a plain kitchen kettle, that will do as well. We're going to take our spatula and again stir 5 times clockwise and 5 times anti-clockwise, and we're just going to wait until our timer reads 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Meanwhile, you can remove the scale. Make sure you pop the lid on. And another little trick that I like to do, I like to slowly push it down. You can see it, here it's sizzling or hissing. Basically, I want to take all of that extra air out that's in between the lid and the coffee surface. It's going to be easier for me to plunge it afterwards. Right, so we're ready to plunge. Take your server. You want to have something that can hold up a bit of pressure. You pop it on the top, the other way around, and slowly you're going to start pressing the plunger. This coffee is going to be lovely. Look at my biceps. I'm going to cut that place. Right, now that the AeroPress is ready, always and never forget, very important, even in your brew, to give it a good stir before you try it. And now, let's see. 1 for me, and 1 for lovely Emma. Loads of peaches and like stone fruits in there. Oh, juicy, really hits the spot. Cheers. Enjoy, guys.